Okay.
Yeah, excuse me, I've heard good things about your interview show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who have you been talking to?
Just people on Twitter.
Oh, that's fire.
Hmm.
For those tuning in, if you don't know who I'm interviewing, we are interviewing the one and only Garrett Armfield. He is a 27, and you're 27, right?
Yeah, yeah, 27 years old.
That's right. That's right. He's a bantamweight fighter by day, bartender by night. How are you feeling, dog?
Feeling good, man. I actually just got home from training, so we got a hard one, but feeling man. I haven't been bartending too much lately, actually, which kind of blows because like that's like the money I spend on my girlfriend,
I
and
feel
like
that.
yeah, I haven't stopped spending money on her, but I haven't been working. And I'm like, dude, I need to stop. I need to start working again.
Mm.
So, yeah.
That's unfortunate, but what are you putting more time into camp at least into training?
Yeah, and you know what the thing is like it's not like it just um like they switched scheduling managers and they just decided not to put me on the schedule. I was like, yo, what are you doing? I was nice about it, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but I've been training still. Like the only thing is like I just work during the weekends, and so now on the weekends I'm spending more time with my girl. So like I can't complain, but the more time you spend some with your girl, the more money you spend, you know? So I gotta go back to
Talk
work.
about it.
It's like a double whammy. It's like you're not working, not making money, and you're spending money.
Yeah. Yo, so I have a couple bartending questions, dude. Do you want to talk about that?
Hell yeah.
All right, I just have a few. So I'm very interested in knowing what is your craziest bartending experience.
Oh, I'd say the craziest one was when um God, actually I got quite a few. Um
First one that pops into your head.
First one that pops in my head, the first one that did pop in my head when I was 18 years old or 19, I was bouncing at a bar called Boogie, and I'm not a very big guy. I'm like 5'6", and especially back then I wasn't really filled out. Then I was like only like 19 years old, but I knew how to fight, so they let me they let me bounce. And like it was a college bar, so Thursday night was like the college kids. So like that was the easy night because like all the kids had fake IDs and nobody wanted to get in trouble, so everybody like kind of like stays relaxed. Saturday night was the Springfield Townies, and like just crazy people, I guess, in like Springfield. The and It was like some dude had hit his sister, and it was some big ass family on the dance floor. I guess the entire family went out to the bar, and this dude decks his sister and caused his whole family brawl. And I like got in between them, and I got smacked in the face with like a watch. And I turned around and like they had like everybody pulled apart, and like I didn't know how to talk to people yet or like really communicate effectively. And so I
Right.
was like, everybody calm the fuck down. And then this lady looked at me. She's like, "What the fuck you just tell me to do?" Um, Pretty much they start fighting, pulling back off of each other. And then I remember at the end of it, some like girl at the bar came up to me because she saw me get in the fight, and she told me that it was super attractive that I got into a fight. But my ass, I was just like, thanks. But like that's the end of that story. But that was probably one of the crazier things with the fight. But South Florida has some crazy stories too. Bartending that was in Springfield. Excuse me. I served tables in South Florida. I didn't bartend until I came to Kansas City. But um,
So you're all over the place, huh?
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
just between Missouri and Florida, you know.
Word. So you train in Kansas City, Missouri?
Correct.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I myself have bounced back and forth between Florida, so I see what you're saying. They definitely get wicked.
Oh, we're at in Florida.
I stayed all over the place, bro. Lakeland, Fort Myers, Titusville, kind of all over the place every time I go.
Yeah, yeah, I know where Lakeland's at.
Oh yeah, that was my first spot I moved to.
Yeah, I was in like Fort Lauderdale and then like West Boca and then Delray and stuff. But
Nice.
it was cool.
No, that's
Definitely
crazy,
not a
bro.
place I want to settle down at.
Yeah, no, it's nice to visit. That's what I always say. They're like, "Why'd you leave Florida?" I'm like, it's a nice place to visit when you live there and
Yeah,
the humid,
people are
the
different.
rain, the people. Yeah, you're right. The fucking people. It's all different, man. That's funny though, because I was wondering what would a UFC fighter do in a bar fight. So I'm glad to know you didn't have to lay
Uh,
anybody out, man.
yeah, no, I feel like what I meant and like as like a fighter, what you're required to do is just de-escalate the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like nobody looks good getting in a street fight.
that's true. No one wins a
You know what I
fight in
mean?
that
Like it just
sense, bro.
yeah, like
All right. So how about this? How about what's your favorite liquor?
favorite liquor. Damn. Um, huh. It used to be tequila, but like now that shit kind of make me sick. No, I'm gonna probably say tequila. Probably still.
Still, I feel it. I'm
It just
a
has to be like more like higher quality tequila.
hmm.
Like like I enjoy like Casamigos Reposado. And if I do whiskey, I do Maker's Mark. I don't really care for vodka as long as it's not like shit. And then like cordial, like shot wise, I would do like a Jaeger bomb over anything versus
Damn.
like a Fireball. I can't stand Fireball.
I can't stand either of those, bro. Fireball or Jaeger. Them shits.
Yeah, I love Jaeger. I could
That
just probably sip on Jaeger.
that's crazy. When I was a youngin, bro, Hennessy was my shit. Now that I'm a bit older, I'm definitely feeling rum. That's my go-to now.
You drink Hennessy?
I used to when I was 16, 17. I'd kill a bottle of it in an
Yeah,
hour,
I
bro.
don't think I ever had Hennessy, so I don't think I can hate on it. Um,
Jeez. Have you ever bit
it's like
into a
sweeter,
fork?
right?
Nah, it's not sweet. It's terrible. Have you ever bit onto a spoon or a fork?
Yeah,
Tasted a penny? Yeah, that's how that shit tastes. It's terrible. All right, all
the Henny that
right.
tastes like penny.
Yep, yep. Gives you
The
some
Henny that tastes like
enemies,
penny.
man.
I'm about to try some. I'm gonna see what it's like because like I used to work at a Chili's, and one time it was like they have the $5 margarita. I worked at a lot of places. I worked at like 20 places, but their $5 margarita of the month was the Hennessy margarita, and that thing freaking like sold like crazy. I never tried it, but
Mm. I can't say I've ever had a Hennessy margarita. Just straight up. I won't mix it with anything.
you ever been to a Chili's?
Have I ever been to a Chili's? Absolutely.
Hell yeah!
What was it like there, dog? Hello,
I
welcome
put
to
in a hard
Chili's.
7 months there, bro. I put in a hard 7 months there.
That's almost a pregnancy, bro.
It was it was almost a pregnancy. Yeah, exactly. Right.
So,
Next, like whenever I get my girl pregnant for the first time, if she complains about being pregnant at like month 7, I'll be like, I get it. I've been
yeah,
there.
no, exactly. It's
I worked at
almost
Chili's.
exactly the same. Carrying something on your stomach or in your stomach versus carrying a corporation on your
You know,
back is crazy.
um, I'd say the craziest I've ever acted as a person probably like was working there, like getting completely stressed out, like punching the iPad screen, being like, "Fuck this shit." Probably working there. That place was like, wow, it taught
Drive
me a
you
lot about
crazy.
myself. Taught me a lot about myself.
Oh, I believe that, man. So,
Yeah.
you would say you used to be a party animal, huh?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh God, no, man. No,
You said no?
I probably partied like sophomore year of college to junior year. I partied.
Uh,
Like went to spring break, did all this stuff, hung out with frat bro. Like my best friends were in fraternity, so I got to like bypass all that frat shit and I got to hang out with them and stuff, go to parties and whatnot. I feel like I partied when I was younger, and then actually when I turned 21, become a professional fighter, I actually like went 100% into it and stopped really partying. And I became a hermit for the next couple of years. I just worked. So I just like would work 30, 35 hours a week and then just train twice a day every day.
mm,
And just like train my ass off. And then now it's like I am like can be more relaxed and go out with my girl and do stuff and have a good time and like kind of like just enjoy life more, which is nice. But yeah, I used to be a big partier and I like in my head I want to like I'll like be like want to go drink with my girl and go do shit.
Yeah.
But when it actually comes to it, I'm usually really tired from training and like I'll end up having like two drinks and then like falling asleep. I shit you not. So I'm a
Yeah,
partier in my mind.
I feel that, yo. That's kind of seems how it goes getting older, man. You party a lot when you're young, and by the time you turn 21, you don't even want to hear.
You don't even care. Well, I see. My thing was is like my upbringing. Whenever I was like 16 to 18 or so, my mom was actually living in New Mexico and my dad worked out of town. So my sister was like 18 at the time, had a 21-year-old boyfriend that would buy us alcohol. And so we actually like I actually had like a bigger party phase when I was in high school, actually, not even really in college. It kind of had it backwards. I got to college and I didn't really party too much, other than like my sophomore year or so. But when I was in high school, um, I actually drank a lot, which is actually probably terrible for me. God.
Nah, turn you into the warrior you are, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, let me like scratch that itch too, you know?
yeah, absolutely.
What
At
about
least,
you?
you weren't, 16, 17 doing crack and shit.
No, no, no. But my sister's boyfriend turns out was doing crack.
Holy shit!
I swear to God, bro. Apparently he wasn't a good sook. My sister was hanging out with the wrong crowd at this time. My sister's like got her head on straight now.
That's good.
Hanging out with the wrong dude.
That'll
One
do it,
time,
man. Yo, love can
bro,
lead you blindly.
he woke up. I woke up one day and like it was like 2 a.m. and my sister was freaking out. And he had stolen my sister's car and went and like emptied out her ATM. And she was like 18 at the time, so she had like no money anyways. Emptied her
Jeez.
ATM and like went and bought drugs and shit. And he ended up going to jail over it. And not he's not around anymore, which
I
is
was
great. This
gonna
was like
say, yo,
10 years
hopefully
ago.
that was the last straw right there.
That was like, yeah. That was the last straw.
Yo, so when you were a party animal, okay, let's say that what UFC fighter would you want on your team on beer pong?
Oh, on beer pong, fucking
Yeah.
play Guida.
Play Guida?
You fucking kidding me? The Carpenter? He's for sure gonna sing some fucking some dubs.
That's a great fucking answer. I can't lie. I was expecting like a John Jones. All right.
No, John Jones is gonna be a douchebag. He's like, now he gonna be doing something fucking
Yo, he gonna
doing
threaten
something
to
shit.
kill you for drinking the beer.
Yeah, it's like you gotta let him win.
Yo, I actually saw you caught some Sonic glasses today.
Oh yeah, I did.
Did you watch the eclipse?
I did. You know what I had? Um, I had a slushy mixed with like vanilla ice cream thing at is I don't know, it's called like a slushy ice cream shake from Sonic. I was like super I had a sweet tooth the other night, so I went out and got it and they gave me these glasses with them.
Oh,
And I'm
word.
like, no way. So I actually used them today. And it was cool. You do see the solar eclipse?
Yeah, I had a total eclipse over here.
Where you at?
I'm in Texas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shout out to the big TX, bro. It was weird because I
What
had a
part?
dream. I'm in DFW. It's
Oh,
more
you know Miles?
Morales.
No, Miles. Johns?
I do not.
Miles Johns, UFC fighter. UFC bantamweight.
Not that I could think of right now.
Damn, bro.
I'm sleep. I'm sleep.
You're sleeping.
You know who I do know?
John Jones?
Garrett Armfield. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
So yo, let's talk about your last fight, dog, with Brad.
Yeah.
How was it first fighting on the with the same card as Sean Strickland? Was it the same as any other card, or was it just a little bit more hectic?
Yeah, I guess it was the same because he's like, I don't know. That like I feel like the when you're at the prelims, you don't go to the press conference at all or anything.
Right.
So it was cool though. He's like way bigger than I thought he'd be when I saw him in person. Um, But fight week was cool. It was like we had a chill vibe, like a good time in Toronto between Trey and Miles and I.
That's good.
Had a good time, and the week went like perfect. So couldn't be happier.
So, what Miles is your training partner, dude? I feel disrespectful now.
Yeah, dude, he's had like 8 fights in the UFC.
No, I'm pretty sure if I saw a picture of him, I'd remember him. I just so many names in the UFC that I can't put it together right now.
All good.
But what? He's from DFW?
Yeah. He used to train at Fortis for like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So going to the judges, man. You've done that 3 times, I believe, in your professional career.
Yeah.
That being the third. How has that fight like impacted your training?
Um. So this is like kind of like I was tired in the third round. Like with my training. Like my training hasn't changed. I think the only thing I did with getting another decision victory was it like brought in my experience. So like with my experience now, it's like I know what it's like to go 15 minutes. That's not like a foreign territory to me anymore. So now like I feel like I was tired because like I felt like I was supposed to be tired in the third round. Does that make sense? I'm like, oh, it's the third round. Like, oh my god, I'm tired now because like yeah, we were pushing a good pace, but I feel like my cardio is way so much better than that, and I feel like now that I've been 15 minutes a couple times now, I'm able to like map out my like my
Gas tank.
output.
I
Yeah, like
feel
I'm
it.
knowing that I can push the entire 15 minutes and have a high volume because we do it every single night at Marathon MMA. So like, why not be able to do it under the lights? So um, I think my cardio actually didn't look too bad either, especially watching like other fights. But happy with the performance. Going back at the time, I thought it could have gone either way. And being in Canada, I was worried about judges going for Brad.
Yeah.
But after going back and watching, I did enough to get the victory, and it was cool, good experience.
Absolutely, man. I mean, there was a lot in that fight too, where like, let's say the fence grabbing, bro, that should have easily thrown you more points. Um, let's see. That being said, have you heard the announcement about the new gloves?
No, what?
They're coming out, or they're gonna announce the new UFC gloves at UFC 300 press conference.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
So I don't know if you know anything behind the scenes, but
I
how
know
do you
nothing.
think? You don't know nothing?
I don't know anything about him.
I
Yeah,
feel it. There's like Trevor Whitman was making some, I believe, and I think they might be going with his.
I'm surprised they haven't changed the gloves sooner. Surprised it took them so long to change gloves now. Especially like considering that the UFC has like I'm sure the best people possible behind the scenes.
Right.
So I'm very surprised that it took so long for them to run, but I think what they're doing is right. You know, going into that direction of the curved glove. Um, and I'm just curious to see what it's like. You know, I kind of want to order a pair so I can get used to it while I'm training
Yeah. That's
because
what
I'm sure
I.
it's gonna change something. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm like wondering because in my head, I would assume kind of like how boxing gloves are, how they're kind of restricted. You can't open your hands fully.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking something like that, but then I'm like, well, that completely changes grappling and trying to shoot for takedowns and grab legs and everything. So they probably
No, I
couldn't
think
do
it's
that.
I think they're modeling it over. I can't remember who, but I've seen like prototypes of this new glove. Um, like nothing official. I think it's been like old prototypes of like I don't know. Anyways, it's like what it looks like is that it's just like it's curved down at the end of the glove, and it's still in a regular MMA glove. It just has like a different curve to where it bends your fingers down instead of them like poking straight out.
Word. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I wonder if they're gonna use them at 300.
I feel like they might.
That'd be the smartest thing to start the new decade of fights off or century of fights off with
Yeah, the new 100 fights off with it. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
All right. I have a game to play. If you're with it, it's
Okay.
called Think Fast. I'll ask you as many questions as I can in 60 seconds, and you have to answer as many as you can in 60 seconds.
Ready.
Now, the thing is, there's no like right or wrong answers. It's just the first thing that pops into your head, the first word, it's the first two words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Alrighty. Let me get a timer set. You ready? 2, 1. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Why is the sky blue?
Uh, like
Dogs or
the sun.
cats?
Cats.
Who owns the ocean?
We do.
Who's the most annoying UFC commentator?
Um, um, Joe Rogan.
What's 14 plus 7?
21.
Conor McGregor or Michael Chandler?
Michael Chandler.
Who eats spaghetti?
I eat spaghetti.
Wheat or beer?
Beer. Oh,
Most
both.
genius. Most interesting fight on UFC 300?
Most interesting fight on UFC 300 is Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje.
Gangster. How important is a brotherhood with your coaches to you?
Uh, Very.
I like it. I like it. I like it. That would do the time, bro.
Hell yeah.
Those are great answers.
Thank you, bro. That was
No
good.
doubt.
Good questions.
I appreciate it. I do have a question about a tweet you made that I found offensive, bruh.
Oh, which one?
All right. So we're going to talk movies now.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started, bro. Glass is trash. Don't even fucking get me started. That movie's terrible. You kidding me?
Yo.
Are they fucking superheroes or are they just mentally insane? I don't fucking know.
Yo, okay, okay. So that being said, I have a question. Have you seen the movie Unbreakable?
No, is it even worse than Glass?
That's for you to judge, but I'll say this. Unbreakable.
Is it the trilogy?
Yeah, it's the prequel. So basically, this movie Unbreakable with Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis came out in 2000 or 2001, and it's the story that you heard in Glass. Basically, the first movie is Unbreakable that plays it out into Split. So in the
Oh,
third movie, when you're seeing Bruce Willis and these guys and they're explaining it, it doesn't really make sense if you've only seen Split. But then it explains that Samuel L. Jackson actually did make Bruce Willis a superhero or whatever, and then made this guy a superhero because of it or some shit. But
damn it, I'm an asshole.
no, you're not an asshole. I will say Glass is trash.
Wow.
Without watching
Um,
that.
that makes a lot more sense though because my girl and I were lost, bro.
Yeah. That's what when I saw it, I saw Split and then I saw Glass and I was like, no. And then I saw the post credits and it was like Split, Glass, Unbreakable. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I watched it and I was like, this makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
So that being said, fuck that movie. Are you a fanatic about like any film franchise?
No, not really. No.
Damn, no Marvel, no Star Wars,
Oh
Doom.
no, I don't do scary movies or excuse me, I don't do like superhero movies. I just do scary movies.
Word. And what's your favorite scary
Yeah.
movie?
Um, I really like The Conjuring. That's a good one.
Classic.
That's like a good classic one. But there's like a whole lot. Like we watched American Horror Story. Um, that's good. I got Robin Big. Cool with Robin Big.
Talk about it. Man of culture.
Man of culture, man. I'm cultured.
All right, so what's your favorite comedy?
Uh, I don't know, man. That's hard from training, bro.
I feel it. I feel it. All right, how about this? If you could get rid of one movie genre, what would it be? I'd imagine superheroes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say superheroes, 100%.
I feel it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just like, I feel like they're just like so overdone now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. I will say the boys, that show The Boys is pretty fun to watch.
Oh, I
Um,
haven't seen that one yet.
it's basically if we were to get superpowers, you know what I mean? It's not being a superhero, it's just having superpowers and fucking up the world. Uh, so how about this? I saw an interview with you where you were talking about like how brand creating a brand is very important, and a lot of people don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
What would you say you and your brand represent?
What my brand and I represent. I want to represent somebody that gives back to the community. So, I have plans to get involved in more charities around Kansas City. So, I want to be somebody that just like is known as like a character quality person that like shows that hard work can get you from like nowhere to somewhere. Um, so like, that's how I guess like I want my brand to represent. Like I feel like those are like my pillars of my brand. But like at the same time, like I want to give off the like light-hearted personality wise because that's who I am. I don't really take life too seriously. I try to have a good time while still getting my shit done and working hard. Um, you know, so I feel like that's definitely the way that I want my brand to come off as. So
I like that answer.
yeah, I feel like just the best way is just winning fights and then, taking that 15 minutes and just keep building a fan base and then just keep putting good out to the world. Um,
Absolutely. I would.
I'm a big believer of like what you give out is like what you kind of put back in. Kind of like The Secret, which is a book. Um, kind of like it's like about like the frequency you emit. It's like my coach tells me if like I want to be a champion, I have to live like a champion every single day. So um, you know, if you like look at like for like a definition of a champion, everybody's definition of a champion is different. But like for mine's like one like I view Dustin Poirier as a champion, even though he hasn't won the belt yet. Um, just kind of like what he does for his community and like the brand he's built. He's got his hot sauce and all this stuff. He kind of embodies a champion. And there's a lot of fighters that do, and I feel like there's a lot of fighters that never made it as champion that are still have that like that embodiment. Like Gilbert Burns, he hasn't become a champion yet, but I still view him as a champion. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I could.
There's like so many factors that go into it, but
Yeah.
it's just how you live. So
Absolutely. That's good. I like that you're interested in giving back to charity and shit. I might join along with you on that venture. I have a history of, going to like elementary schools with a bunch of shoes and just trying to give out shoes to kids.
yeah, oh
Um,
yeah,
but I wanted to ask, what do you think about bracelets?
bracelets.
Yes, like the rubber band bracelets. I don't know if you remember the I Love Booby bracelets, but those kind of bracelets.
Yeah, those are cool.
All right, so hear me out. What if I told you, I don't, so not to make it about me, but I make music and shit, and
What's up?
beyond the UFC alien, one of the biggest like come ups I found is that ordering bracelets, the rubber bracelets, you put your website on it, you put your name, you could put your fight week on them, shit like that, right? You buy
Yeah,
1,000 for $100. You include one with, if someone buys a shirt, include it. You sell them for $1, make $1,000 off the $100 investment. Or you pass them out for free, and it's just $100. You invested in yourself, and it's all about like subconscious branding. So I don't know if you've ever gone somewhere and ordered when you sign a check at a restaurant, when you look at that pen, it has a company's name on it, right?
yeah,
Now, next time you see a pen, you're shopping for pens, you're most likely to buy that pen because it's already in the back of your head. So when you're spreading out this Garrett Armfield or the website link or Fight Week, however you decide to promote with the wristband, the next time, let's say someone at UFC 297, you gave 1,000 of these wristbands away. That's almost guaranteed 1,000 people that are gonna tune into your thing or gonna follow you. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's a good idea.
So just free game. I like to see all the homies eat. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. I like that. I'm gonna take that with me.
No doubt. And of course, if you want to treat it like charity too, you could be like, if you buy one of these for $1, when you see me, you get something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you get a
Feel you.
free ticket to a meet and greet. That's actually everyone else has to pay for. You know, shit like that. It's just showing that you have something to offer for them to keep and bring back to you for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Thank you for that, bro. I like that. I'm gonna do that.
No doubt, no doubt. Okay, I have a few more questions for you, brother. I do want to know what got you into fighting. I heard you've been boxing since you were 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been boxing since I was 6. Um, just since I was a kid. So I just been fighting since I was a kid. Just yeah.
Were those like
Yeah, man.
actual you had bouts as a kid, or you were just training since a kid?
Yeah, no, I had my first kickboxing match at like 7 years old, and then
What?
I didn't really do any boxing until I was like 11 or 12, and then I had a lot of boxing when I was like 16 and 17, but I did kickboxing matches up until then. So I would like kind of go like I would do the little smoker shows. Kickboxing nowadays is a little bit different. There'll be like tournaments at community centers. When I was doing it, it was like kind of like a part of a show more so, which they still do that too. But yeah, so I think that kind of just always been involved in martial arts and fighting. So it's like second nature to me. So it don't really bother me to compete, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. What was the first gym that you ever went to?
It's called USA Martial Arts Academy, and the owner is officially he the owner passed away unfortunately a couple years ago, but I think the gym's still in operation,
Hmm.
but they just do karate now.
Damn, well, rest in peace to the man who
Yeah,
inspired.
yeah.
Yep, started it off. All right. Before we go, dude, I have two important questions to me. The first one being, what is one thing that you think people should know about you?
Um. Oh man. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to like these are deep fucking
I
questions.
know it. I know
This
it.
late, bro. We're gonna have to do this interview again on video, like
I
earlier
got
in the
you.
day, because these are really great questions. Tony, man, these are awesome questions, and I'm really enjoying this. But they're hard questions.
I
They're good
know it.
questions that have a lot of meaning to them, and I don't want to give the wrong answer. But so what your question was what fighting means to me?
No, what's something you want people to know about you?
Oh,
But
what's something I want to know about you?
I
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
just
man.
answered it. What fighting means to you? That's a good answer. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That was
hell yeah,
beautiful. I'll say this,
hell
bro.
yeah.
I will let you get some rest. I know you've been training. It's been a long day. After your next fight, whenever, if you want to do the video call, that would be awesome. Let us all see the good smile, the good expressions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for real. Let's do it. Let's do it. Or we can even do it sooner than that too. Um, yeah, for sure, 100%. Just let me know if you're able to do it like earlier in the if you're able to do it earlier in the day too. I can make it work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Just
on weekends too, bro, for sure.
get your rest, and don't spend all the money on the girlfriend, but keep living life
I gotta
happily.
start going back to bartending again for real.
You know what I mean?
Oh
But definitely keep doing your thing, bro. We're very proud of you. Keep stacking up them wins. And
yeah. Yeah, perspective, man. You too. You got quite a following on Twitter, don't you?
we're a few months in, but we're just trying to make
How
some
long you been?
noise.
Yeah, how long have you had this page?
Since I've had the page, I used
Yeah.
it as something else a few years ago that only got it up to like 200, 300 followers. And then I made UFC Alien in November and started dropping some diss songs and whatnot. And that shit just blew up.
Yeah, dude, good for you, bro. That's awesome. That's like hard to do on Twitter too. So
I appreciate it, bro. My thing
hell
is
yeah,
just trying to
bro.
give it all back to y'all because y'all are the motherfuckers who deserve it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm glad we got some good stuff tonight, but like, dude, I for sure want to do it again if you can get the video going too. I
Absolutely.
just was just underprepared, and that's unprofessional on my part, but I apologize for that.
Nah,
But
bro. Yo, this was a very beautiful conversation, and I feel like we got to know you a lot more than any other interview I've seen.
hell yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah,
Absolutely. Listen, I
oh
will
man,
be around. You know, you got my DMs. You now have me on Discord. Whenever you're ready, hit me up. I'll always make time for you.
oh man, thank you so much, bro. You have a great night.
You have a better one.
Thank you, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. You
later.
take it easy, Garrett.